Kia ora and good morning everyone, and welcome to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at 471 Papanui Road. I'm Daniel Pingelli and I work alongside Chris Kennedy, Sandra O'Brien and Mr Mark Morrison as your auctioneer team this morning. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sellers that are in the room here today. Thank you for working with our agents over the last 4 to 6 weeks on preparing your house for sale, chopping those cushions, Mary condoing your life to clean it up. We know that you have a lot of choice in the marketplace, and we appreciate that you chose to work with Harcourts Gold and our award-winning team. So congratulations on making the correct choice. We have our management team in the room here this morning to help you through the auction process. We have auctioneer and business owner Mr. Chris Kennedy over in the corner. We have Papanui managers Jane Meyer, and we've got Naomi Burge and Henry Cochrane floating somewhere. We have Spitfire Square manager Mitchell McDonald, New Brighton manager Doug Soper, and Margaret Danza hiding by the door at our Redwood office. If you've got any questions throughout, please wave one of them over and they will come and assist you in your purchasing and your selling. Now, your marketing consultants will have made the paperwork available to you throughout the campaigns, the LIM, the title and the contracts from which we work, approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Now, there are a few rules and regulations to which we run to today as we run our auctions. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. We offer these properties for sale today subject to confidential reserve prices. If your bidding matches or betters those reserves, well then you will be the purchaser. Now, our auctioneers may choose to nominate the sums in which we're bidding, and they may refuse any bid if they do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. Now, in the absence of bidding, we may choose to place a bid on behalf of our owners. Now, if we do this, we will clearly label to you that that's what we're doing. We'll refer to it as a vendor bid, or the bid is with me, and we'll only do these vendor bids under the reserve prices that I mentioned. Now, we have a few agents in the room from other Grenadier officers, other Harcourts groups. They're working alongside buyers or with people on the phone. Rest assured that we have cited the relevant paperwork for them to do so appropriately, that we're more than happy with them doing so. We'll try and point them out to you as we go through the auctions. Now, I'll point out that our owners may withdraw their property from sale at any point up to or during the auctions. So my best advice to you is hold the top bid at all points, and if needed we may pause and negotiate outside the room. That is your best opportunity. Hold the top bid as we go. If there's any confusion on a bid, we'll endeavour to clarify as your auctioneers, and if needed we'll revert to the last undisputed bid to then resume the auctions. Now, when you hold the winning bid as the hammer hits the podium, you'll become the purchaser, and I need you to join us to sort 3 things. 1 is sign the memorandum of contract and let us know that you have received the approved REA guide. 2 is arrange the transfer of your 10% deposit. And 3, complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Those are the rules by which we work to today. I wish you all the very best with your selling and your purchasing. Now, I take you to our first offer of the day. 8 High-Pex Place in Riccarton, ably brought to the market by Mr. Cameron Bailey and Brendan Hart. All ready to go, Brendan?
Yep, all ready.
Fantastic. Described as an estate in cross lease on flat 1, deposit plan 36152, all contained and described on that record of title that Cam and Brendan have made readily available to you. Settlement date is laid out in the further terms, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis. The list of chattels remains unchanged, and I see that gorgeous pellet fire is staying in the lounge for you. Let's have a last look before I open the bidding to see if we can get somebody a new home. Well, first things first, this bad boy property is situated in the best location in Christchurch, Christchurch boys and Christchurch girls zones, meaning your children get access to great education. If you don't have kids, then you obviously appreciate retaining your financial security, so buying this as a rental will still keep you financially secure because of those zones. 2 bedrooms, internal garage, and the biggest kitchen I have seen in a 2-bedroom property in quite some time. I was absolutely in love with the amount of cupboard space that this property has in that kitchen. The lounge is set up for you to enjoy all year round. The pellet fire to keep you warm in winter. That deck flowing out to the fully fenced yard in summer will be your playground. And I haven't even mentioned that huge bathroom. That bathroom is the pièce de resistance in this property, and that bathtub to me is the thing that's going to keep your relationships happy and healthy. It's long enough and wide enough for the two of you to be in there. Bubble bath, a glass of bubbles, the Michael Bublé on, and all your relationship problems are just going to drift away. So this property is going to sort you out now and for the future. I open the bidding for you to make this your own at $350,000. $350,000 on a vendor bid with me, looking for $25,000 from there. Give you time to contemplate. I know you've been visualising the bathtub, probably you and your partner. There's bubbles. It's a tasteful picture, don't worry.
360.
What's that, sir?
360.
360. Respectfully, 375. That's what I'm looking for. You shouldn't be hesitating, sir. You know it's worth more than that. You've got the smile on your face. You know it is.
375.
Oh, there we go, sir. Correct. Welcome in, sir. The person who starts often finishes in our auctions here. 375 with you, sir. Best of luck grabbing this. Working with Pooja from one of our Harcourts offices. 375. Looking for 400. First time at 375. Second time. It's gorgeous property in Christchurch and in Christchurch Girls and Boys Zone. You know what you're buying, sir. It's smart real estate. Second time, third time at 375. Well, sir, I work on behalf of our vendors. I place a vendor bid of 25,000 to take us to 400. Clearly worth more than that. Do you take us to 425? Contemplating it, thinking about the future of your children, getting that good education. You're going to put them first, sir. I know it. You look like a good man.
390.
390. I'm at 400, sir. You just need to go above that, and we'll have a conversation. If there's no further interest, you give me 10, sir. 410, and we'll have a conversation.
45.
405. All right, I'll work with 405. I've got Brendan and Cam giving me signals. At 405, we'll have a conversation. If there's no further interest, we'll simply pause and negotiate. First time at 405. Second, third time. Well, sir, we simply pause. Nikki will grab a room out the back, we'll have a conversation, and I hope that we can get you a home. Very good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the room. By way of introduction, Chris Kennedy is my name, one of 4 auctioneers working in the room this morning. I do bid you a very good morning and welcome to the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. I do welcome our online viewers. At any stage we can have in excess of 100 viewing online. I know we have a number of viewers online this morning, so I do welcome our viewers in and wish you all the best with your viewing and of course your decision making. To you in the room, welcome. We wish you all the best with your bidding today. We remind you that at the fall of the hammer, you will be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Your bidding today, it's cash and unconditional. We wish you all the best. I look to Mary Turnbull. She's been your tour guide to ownership. She's filled your inboxes with all of the relevant information to enable you to be here today. Mary, you all set to go?
All good to go.
Always nice to work alongside you in the auction rooms. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The postie knows this one is number 7A, Toledo Place, Mount Pleasant in Christchurch, postcode 8081. This is a stratum and freehold. It is Unit A, deposited plan 40846. You'll find that on lot 11, deposited plan 34132, and that is having a half share in some 723 square metres. You'll find that contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 18B, Folio 648 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels. And we take that you have read clauses 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis, and you note the late changes to the contract and you accept those, ladies and gentlemen. Possession, settlement date, that is one of the same. That's set down for the 19th of December 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. It's a wonderful day to move in because you get to spend your first Christmas in such a wonderful, wonderful offering. Well, I'd have to say, Holy Toledo, this is an absolute privilege to offer you today this wonderful home. It's been in the same family for some 43 years. That, to me, is testament to a number of things. The location, the neighbourhood, the positioning, it just speaks volumes about what's on offer here. What I'd suggest is that you put on your best set of Ray-Bans, because the vista from morning till night, from sunrise to sunset, is just stunning, and you're going to need to protect those eyes. I was up there the other day and it was just magnificent. The home itself, well, there's some upside here. There's some opportunity, or should we call that opportunity here? 3 bedrooms, multiple living spaces, beautiful big deck, off-street parking. This is just a stunning, stunning opportunity. I'd have to say, it's here to be sold today. It's got a better outlook than Microsoft. My instructions, buyers, open the bidding at $580,000. I'll look for 20 on the rise from there at 580 on a vendor bid. Oh, beautiful. Welcome to the bidding, sir. Hope to see you at the end at 600, my new best friend on the window. At $600,000, I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at $600,000. Beautiful offering, 3 good bedrooms, functional bathroom and kitchen, loads and loads of upside at 600 with you, sir, first call. $600,000 twice, third call in at 600. Also, no hesitation of value here. I'm going to place another vendor bid at 620. Invite you back at 640. We'll pause and have a conversation. Offer you an opportunity, if you will. Bids with me at 620. I look for 640 for the right to talk if there's no further bid. 640, welcome back, sir, and good luck at 640. There's our highest bidder, ladies and gentlemen. If I pause, we'll have a conversation with this gentleman here at 640 on the window. $640,000. I give you 3 opportunities to place a bid, or we simply pause and have a conversation. Once, twice, third call at 640. Well, sir, we'll pause with you at 640. We'll offer you an opportunity to talk with our owners outside in a room out the back at 640, pausing with you on a live bid. Mears, get you to follow up from there.
Sorry to interrupt good conversation, but we do need to move our morning forward. In fact, what we're going to do is just jump through 52 St James Avenue. We're going to jump forward to 15 Innis Road. Never fear, we will return to St James Avenue just as soon as we are able, just waiting on a very important party to arrive on that one. So we move forward to 15 Innis Road in St Albans. Mark O'Loughlin and Jenny Laney, these two superstars, have been ably assisting you down your pathway of due diligence over the last few weeks here at number 15. I take you through the formalities of this one for the very last time. Today you gain an estate in freehold, 493 very specific square metres of that freehold land. It is part lot 7, deposit plan is 2349, and it's all outlined in your certificate of title that Mark, Jenny and the team have been making very much available to you. Friday, the 10th of February is two important dates. Firstly, it's the day you get the keys, you get to move, and it's also 2 days out from my birthday. So I'll no doubt pop around for a drink on the Sunday. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Those further terms of sale, nice and easy here, clauses 23 through to 25. But as we mentioned at the start of the day, your bidding today is certainly cash and unconditional. Just 10% of that purchase price is what we seek from you at the fall of the hammer when it falls in your direction. Innis Road, what a sensational home this is at number 15. I think it's a tale of two homes. The home at the front, the original home, the original dwelling, that bungalow. Towards the rear, you gain that modern architectural extension that took place in 2018. Together they form what is a beautiful home, a very compelling package. One that just speaks to me, and I think that it just comes together so beautifully well. It's really a really smart job that's been put together back in 2018. Look, in terms of the places and the spaces, there's multiple places for you to entertain, kick back for those family dinners, perhaps an afternoon barbecue in that beautiful private rear section. I love the way that those doors just open up. They just blur the lines from inside to outside and really just to give you that sense of space for you to enjoy. Love the fact when you gain bedrooms both upstairs and downstairs, it gives you flexibility. It allows for that vertical integration in terms of that family life. Need we talk too much about the location? I think we understand what we gain in this spot here in Innis Road. It's a hop, skip and a jump down to Mirabale. It may take a little bit longer for you to wander home from the bars at the end of the night, but you'll still make it home safe and sound. You gain excellent school zones in this location. Goodness me, it's just overwhelmingly convenient here. Folks, we just need to work out 15 Innis Road of value. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Perhaps someone's got a closing bid, a final bid just to start away. We can do it in one bid if you like. Where do you see it? What's comfortable? Perhaps 980. Under $1 million. Goodness me, in this location. School zones alone, surely worth it. Very good. As you study your shoelaces, I place a vendor bid at $980,000. Start things away on a vendor bid at 980. It makes sense to round me up to $1 million. Looking for a mere 20 to go. At $980,000 with me for the first time, I put you on notice. Beautiful extension towards the rear. Perfect for this time of year. Summer barbecues are awaiting you. Twice call quickly now, folks. At 980s, I look for a mere 20. Standoffish crowd, never my favourite. Not a library, folks. Third and final. At $980,000 only. You surprised me. I've given you fair chance, fair opportunity. Mark, Jenny, I simply pass the property back into your capable hands. I have an asking price to announce. However, our owners have given me the instruction to let you know this morning that they have priced their home to sell at $1,090,000. So 1090, 1090, no matter how you say it, to me, it represents really good value. Mark, Jenny, I'm sure you'll be very busy in the coming hours and over this weekend at the open home. So price now at $1,090,000. Good luck to the both of you and good luck to our owners that we represent.
Gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Thank you so much. We return now to 8 High-Pex Place in Riccarton. We paused a while ago and have had some conversations outside the room. I believe our bidder has very graciously increased their offer to 440. Where are they?
Here, Dan. So here,
Over
what do you
here.
understand? Is that correct?
The offer is up to 440, thank you. At this stage, our owners do hold the property in slightly higher regard than that price. So I reopen the auction at 440 and I look for a better bid, looking for 5,000 on the rise from there. 440, first time for this 2-bedroom in the heart of Riccarton, close to Central City. Second time, third time at 440. Well, I'm surprised. This is a gorgeous property. I think to work for families or as a rental. Gentlemen, I simply pass back into you. I know that there is conditional interest outside the room. All done, all closed. Your silence speaks volumes. Gentlemen, I pass back to you. Best of luck. If you've got further interest at that, above that level, get in touch with Brendan and Cam, as I believe there'll be a lot of interest over the weekend. And I pass now to Mr. Mark Morris.
Dan.
Thank you once again. Let us now move forward. Opportunity of the morning, number 5 in your programs, 88 Lestrella Road in Cashmere. This is a quality enclave of homes that we have represented a number of on behalf of our lovely owners here. No different here at number 88, so good luck. Cameron, Brendan, we're all set to go here at number 88 Lestrella Road in Cashmere. Let me just quickly walk you through the formalities of this one. It's an estate and freehold, 397 square metres more or less, that neat and precise parcel of land. It's lot 7. It's deposited plan 558226. Very much ably outlined in that certificate of title that Cameron, Brendan and the team have been making available to you. Settlement date, I understand, not too far away. It is noted here being 10 working days from the receipt of that code of compliance, and Brendan mentioned to me yesterday that that was very, very close to coming through. Those further terms of sale, clauses 23 and 24, you bid and you buy on that basis. Schedule 2, folks, goodness me, it's an impressive list of chattels. They look impressively expensive to my eye. You gain them by way of your purchase price here today. So certainly factor those chattels into your purchase price and where you see value today. Well, it is an overwhelming sense of quality and originality for all of these beautiful homes that we have had the privilege of representing alongside Cameron and Brendan over the last year or so here in Lestrella Road. It's a beautiful place, a lovely enclave of homes, each individually thought out, well considered. Nothing is done here by mistake, folks. This is all well thought out. This is educated construction, educated design, no doubt about that. I mentioned those quality appliances. You gain them today, well thought out. The kitchen, it's an absolute masterpiece. It's just waiting for your arrival so you can create the masterpieces within it. Outside, when you head outside, beautiful places to just kick back, relax and unwind. I love the fact that you gain that louvered pergola above that can just shut off the sunlight should you need to. You'll be toasty warm with the outdoor heater for those gatherings that potentially move into the evening hours. Ventilation system, you've got the automated home alarm, and you've got the video doorbell. It's all those little extras that just add up to make this absolutely compelling real estate in my eyes. Folks, what I do today is I start things off, I draw a nice simple line in the sand at $850,000. I place the vendor bid at $850,000. Perhaps someone's got a little 875 for me to kick things underway. 875. You're a numerical genius because you've bid me $7/8 It's a good bid at $875,000. You've learned something today, maybe, but at $875,000, we're underway. That's the most important thing. First chance, with my starters down the front and in front at this stage. Be the first owner, the first custodian of this one. Twice the money. At 870 with my lovely starters for the third and final chance. Final opportunity at 875. Well, it is back with me at 900,000. No surprises in terms of value. Bid me 925. We can pause, have a discussion with you.
925.
925. Goodness, I should have asked for more. But at 925,000, it's a good bid nonetheless. And 925, I scan the room, I check the room, I put you on notice. First call at 925, twice. Third chance at 925. Well, it may just be you and I today. That's absolutely fine. You get the first right to negotiate. Let's find some space out the back. We'll present an opportunity for you north of 925. Good luck to all involved.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I do take you back to an offering that we paused some time ago, left the room, and we've held some big discussions. I take you back to 7A Toledo Place, Mount Pleasant. As I say, we left the room some time ago. We've had some discussions with our owners and, of course, with our highest bidders. And you'll appreciate some big decisions to be made both inside and outside of the room. We need to give all of those involved in that decision-making time to be comfortable with those decisions. Now, we left the room some time ago with the bid paused at $640,000. I understand outside of the room, sir, madam, you've graciously increased your bid to $680,000. If you confirm that with me. 680, well done, congratulations. I now look to our owners at $680,000. I understand my instructions are very, very clear. We're on the market, we sell. Well done, congratulations to you both. Hold tight, sir. I'm going to call it 3 times. If I don't see another bid, I simply knock Toledo down to you. First call then at $680,000. Twice the money. Is there an increase from here at 680? Third final call at $680,000. Holy Toledo, sir, it looks like you've done it. It's going, it is gone. Congratulations to all. I'm going to hand back to Mr. Mark Morrison, I believe.
Thank you, Chris. Alrighty folks, let us now move forward to 112 Watford Street, 112 Watford Street in the heart of Strohan. Always a good thing owning property in sought after Strohan. Mary, you've just had some recent success in Toledo, so let's just keep our good roll going here. We'll move straight along to Watford Street. You've been looking after our lovely owners. You've been doing a wonderful job over the last few weeks. So certainly good luck to all involved. Good luck to our decision makers. The legal fraternity look at Watford Street a little more formally than you or I. They describe it as being in estate and freehold, 607 square metres of that freehold parcel. Lot 6, deposit plan 13610, all outlined in that certificate of title that you've been reviewing long into the night. I had the settlement date set down in front of me for Friday the 27th of January 2023, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price. They remain as circulated. Your further terms are clauses 23 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis here today. Well, I've already referred to Strohan in my initial introduction. It's just one of those sought-after locations. It's a suburb that's always on trend, and it's always one that will stand the test of time. It's always a good idea to own real estate in Strohan. Here you gain an opportunity to secure a foothold in this very much sought after spot. Character and charm are plenty with this one. I love that modernised kitchen. That's the place for the morning espresso injection whilst you read the news, maybe on your tablet, maybe the good old fashioned newspaper, but you get to choose how you like to do that. You overlook that beautifully private rear section, extensive decking on this one as well. Nice place for the afternoon barbecue potentially. It just allows you for multiple options and situations. I think your friendship group will flourish here because people will want to come and visit your home. Potentially you as well. It's underpinned by those school zones. Fantastic location in that front. Easy access and connection to the shops, the cafes. It's all here, folks. I'm going to open up things at 800,000 on a vendor bid, and I look for 820 in the room. Who goes first? Or who goes second? I went first at 800,000 on that vendor bid. I look for 820 in the room. Let's go.
820.
820. Great day to buy real estate at $820,000 with you on the pillar at $820,000. Nice start, confident start at 820. It makes sense to go to 840 next. First call at 820 with my starter. So look for a 20 on from here. What? Oh, sir, you're better than that. Come on, 840. Work with me. 840. That's the way to do it. At 840. You need daylight between you and the competition. Don't give them oxygen. At 840. But is it back at 860?
850.
No, I just said 10 here respectfully, so I've got to be consistent in my increments, and I'm looking for 860 from you. Worth it all day long.
860.
860. There we go. Now, sir, you know what I'm going to ask from you. 880. Don't listen, do they, Sandra?
No, they're not today, man.
So I love that you're smiling. It means that there's more money. Bid me 880. Ironically, I'm not selling you the home at 880. 880. There we go. We're all on the same page. At $880,000 only. 900 next. For Strohan. Beautiful parcel of land. At 880 here. It's the tennis match. The ball lobs back over there in your direction.
900.
900. There, we're starting to get it. This is good. $900,000. 920 beckons, sir. What do you reckon? First call. Here with my starter at 9.
19.
I knew you wanted to ask me that. Hey, sir, look, let's work together on this one at 910. That's fine. Probably won't put the competition off. Wouldn't be my strategy, but I work with you. It's your money, not mine. At $910,000, this is an important bid for you. You need to come back at 930. Show strength, determination. You're going to match him, aren't you? You're going to go a 10. Can feel it.
920.
There it is, right on cue at $920,000. But that's okay, we work together. We nudge north slowly but surely, sir. 930. 925. All right, there'll be none of me left by the end of this. You keep cutting me in half. Luckily, I started off 6-6. But at $925,000, as I scan the room, I check the room for any other fresh faces into the race. I turn back to my starter at 930 optimistically. Won't be taking any less than that.
930.
930. Here we go. At 930. As she whispers something, listen to the boss, sir. She's saying, bid more. Lots more. I want a new home. 930 I have. It's away from you by $5,000. Do you come back at 940? Change your strategy up. 35, okay. If nothing else, you're consistent. At $935,000. At 9, 3, and 5 I have. Another 5 here.
Just a second.
Okay. I'll give you more than a second. That's not a problem. I'll give you 3 calls. 3 chances, but at 935. Beautiful carrot. 940, there we go. 940. Welcome you back into the bidding at $940,000. Got the committee meeting on the side. Is at 945. 950. Nice. We out. Happy to stay in second place at this stage. Can't sell you the home in second place. Risky place to be. Do you see value north of 940? This is an open and transparent forum. Great way to buy property. You're done, you're out. Appreciate the bidding. At 940, it's here with my starter. I put you on notice here in the room. First call. If I don't see an increase, we'll be pausing here. Twice in Watford Street. Show this property to an Aucklander. All over at these prices. Third and final at $940,000. I don't have instructions to sell you the home at 940. That won't surprise you. At 940, what I'm going to do is pause the auction and we find some space out the back. We offer an opportunity for you to buy the home north of 940. Good luck in your endeavours. Folks, I know there's been much expectations. There's been good patience on this one. 52 St James Avenue in Papanui. It is number 3 in your programs. We can now revert back to number 3. We can head to St James. We have already all interested parties here. We are set to go. Leanne Marriott, it's normal for me to be introducing you on a Thursday morning because you're a real estate maestro. You're an auction queen. You love listing and selling property by way of auction. So good luck to you here. Good luck to our decision makers that we represent at the same time here at number 52. It's 908 very compelling square metres of that freehold land, part lot 3, deposited plan 3056, which is all outlined in your certificate of title that Leanne would have been making very much available to you for your review. Now, I have settlement dates set down for the 8th of February 2023, or any other such date that you may have mutually agreed upon in writing with our owners before today. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive, excuse me, in your further terms. Very easy here, clauses 23 through to 27. Your bidding is on that basis, cash and unconditional in all respects. St James Ave. Today we bring you a slice of history, a home that if the walls could talk, well, they would have some stories to share, no doubt about that. We make it around about 120 years or so that she has graced St James Avenue with her presence. Yes, like anything that's 120 years old, it's a little bit tired and dated and could do with some rejuvenation throughout. But there's no doubt about the upside and the potential. And for many of you, it will lie beneath. It's the terra firma that lies beneath her. As I mentioned, that 908 square metres of that freehold land. That could be your beautiful blank canvas to create your happily ever after. If it is, well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's a location that's an absolute winner. It's always a sought after street. I understand that there are wonderful people that live in the street, or in fact have lived in the street in the past. So you gain quality neighbours at the same time. It's very much a convenient location. It really has it all in spades here, folks. We just need to work out its value. Best way to do that is here in the auction room. best way to do it is to start with an opening bid or offer. Where would you like to start?
300.
300, sir. It sounds like you get out of the optimistic side of you like I do in the morning. I appreciate your interest. Would you bid me 380? 380. Nice to work with like-minded folk. At $380,000. There we go. Nice, comfortable place to start at $380,000, and we're underway. With my favourite bidder in the room at this stage, but that can very easily be swung. Just bid me 400,000. My friendship can be bought. First time, I should say, at 380, working alongside Phil Jack here in the Papanui office for St James Ave, north of 900 squares of that beautiful land. You see it there up on screen. Some work to be done, but I just see that as potential and upside. Twice at 380, third and final chance at $380,000 will serve. I place a vendor bid on behalf of my owners at $400,000. Bid me 420. 410. Thought you might say that, and I work with you because I'm in a great mood. At $410,000, it's not going to own it, but it continues that discussion north at $410,000. Won't place another vendor bid against you, sir. I'm just going to check that there's no one else here in the room, and then we can pause and have a chat. Once cool, twice as I count it down, third and final chance as I scan the room at 410. Well, Phil, let's just find some space for your client out the back, and we'll have a conversation. We've got one of our decision makers on the phone, so we'll take our time. Good luck to all involved. Pausing at 410.
Well, kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now to 58 Torrens Road in Wharton, ably brought to the market by Sheena Robinson. Sheena, you all ready to go?
We are ready to go.
Fantastic. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprising some 856 square metres, all contained and described on that record of title that Sheena has made readily available to you. Settlement is set down for Friday the 16th of December 2022 or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owners. Now I take it that you have read and understood clauses 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional, it's your bidding, and we are selling on an as-is, where-is basis today. The list of channels remains unchanged, and we'll take a last look at the property before I open the bidding. Well, this old boy is a Kiwi classic peach tree, lemon tree on the lawn, rhubarb in the garden, a shed full of lengths of timber ready and waiting for your next project. And you'll probably need them on this home, as this is a project for you. It hopefully will give you a chance to get on the property ladder at an affordable price, or perhaps a chance to flip and increase your equity as you move forward in life. I love that all the rooms, the bedrooms, the laundry, the kitchen, they're all large sizes. So when you renovate this old boy, you're going to end up with a beautiful, open, 2-bedroom home just minutes from the city. You can walk to Lincoln Road and all the restaurants and bars that are at your doorstep. My instructions are very clear. I open the bidding at $100,000. I look for bids of $20,000 on the right. That's right, $100,000. You don't hear that very often when you talk about real estate in Christchurch. I'm looking for $20,000 on the right.
20.
Hello, sir. 120 with you. Best of luck, sir. I hope to see you at the end. 120 in the middle. Is there 140? On the back, well, welcome in there. 140 with you, sir. Do you come straight back at 160? Absolutely on the nod. 160. 160 up front, ma'am. You take us to 180. Absolutely. Oh, this is very polite. I'll just keep asking. You guys just keep going. 180 on the back, sir. 200. 220. Double me up, sir. Don't let me slow you down, sir. You go for it. You teach them who's boss. 220 with you. Do you take us to 240, ma'am? Absolutely no hesitation there at 240. Sir, back to you. 260?
Yes.
Absolutely on the nod. 260 and 280, ma'am. Absolutely 280 at the back. Do you take us to 300, sir? Absolutely 300,000. And is it 320? Bit of conference conferring on the phone. 320 on the nod. Wonderful. I like this person on the phone. I think we're going to be friends. 320. Sir, do you take us to 340?
330.
330. Absolutely, I can work with that. 330. Ma'am, I can work with you in the 20s or 10s. Your choice. 330 against you. You take us to 340? 340. No hesitation once again. You guys have done your research. 340 at the back. 350, sir.
Okay, 350.
350, that's the way to do it. There's a bit of thought there. I know you're a man who's you're going to get what you want. 350. Ma'am, do you take us to 360?
355.
I'll work with fives. Yep, 355. Same to you, sir. You want to work in the fives?
No, I'm not.
You're out. Don't give away the strategy, sir. You can swoop back in at the end. 355.
Instructions.
Change of instructions. We're on the market, Jane.
We are.
At 355, we're on the market and we're selling you this close, sir. It's with you, ma'am, on the back. 355 and 360. Yeah, once again, I'm getting in your way, sir. 360, that's the way to do it. On the market and selling for this opportunity.
365.
365, absolutely. Happy to take another one, sir. 365 at the back. Nomi's in there. Touching base. Checking the strategy. 365 with you, ma'am. You might have done it. No more, sir. All out. All done. I think you've done it, ma'am. 365. I'm picking up the hammer, sir. This is when I get serious. 365 for this gorgeous two-bedder in Homewood. First time, second time, third and final at 365. All out, sir. All done. You happy to live with regret?
I'm hurting.
You are. Okay. Well done, man. It's going. Sold. Congratulations. Best of luck. And well done on your purchase, ma'am. And we'll be back with you shortly.
time for you, if we may. I take us back to 88 Lestrella Road in Cashmere, this quality home. We saw bidding through to $925,000 a little while ago. We've had some discussions out in the back negotiating rooms, and the conclusion of those discussions is very, very good news. And that good news is that our owners have made the decision to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, which is why you always hold the highest bid here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. Those owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6, withdrawn the property and sold it outside of the room. So congratulations to all involved. We'll put some bidding music back on and we'll be back with Waimairi Road very shortly. Just an update for you, if we may. Mitch, are we okay to go with Watford? Yeah, I think we are. Update time for you once again. 112 or 1112 Watford Street in Strong. We saw bidding before. We got through to $940,000. As per my last update, good news here once again. I'm the bearer of good news, is that our owners have once again exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract. They made the decision to withdraw their beautiful home from the auction room and sell it outside of the room. So congratulations to all involved there. Nicely done. Congratulations to Mary, and thank you to our lovely owners. We'll put some music on and then we'll be back to Waimairi Road. Folks, thank you for your patience. We now are able to move forward to 69B Waimairi Road in Ireland, brought to the market by Cameron Bailey, Brendan Hart. Good success for these gentlemen already here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. So good luck to all involved here in Waimairi Road. I take you through the formalities of this one. The legal fraternity look at it as being an estate and freehold. 1,212 very generous square metres of that freehold parcel. It's made up of Lot 2, Deposit Plan 18577, which is all outlined in your certificate of title. Settlement date set down nice and easy for the 12th of January 2023. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you received, your further terms of sale, clauses 23 through to 25. You bid and you buy. On that basis, you have read this agreement from top to bottom and you understand what is within it. Waimairi Road here, folks. This was a sensational surprise for me as I wandered down the driveway to meet and greet Brendan Hart at the open home a couple of weekends ago, because it just opened up in front of me that very generous parcel of land, that 1212 square metres of what I would have to say is a very botanical setting. No doubt about that. Potentially it's a beautiful place for family living. Maybe you just love getting stuck into the garden and tending to the garden while you can just take on the good work that our beautiful owners have clearly been undertaking in recent years. The log burner was on. Yes, I know it was November, but it was very much welcomed by myself because it was just so warm and cozy on what was a rather nasty November day when I visited. That will keep you comfortable in November, but more importantly in those cooler months that we'll see in the middle of next year. Location, well, to me it's a massive big tick here because you are so close to the university. It just underpins the fact that this is an educated decision that you are making. If schooling's important on the education front, well, once again, access to Kirkwood and Riccarton High in Zone 4. You've got the Bushen down the road. So be it now, potentially you see the potential in this one in the future. I just think this adds up to be fantastic real estate. Folks, what I do today is I make it really easy for you. I place a vendor bid on behalf of my owners at $750,000. So $750,000 with me. It's clearly worth more than that, but that's a nice place for us to start. Who'd like to kick me off at, say, 800? Sir, with respect, I'm going to say a polite no. 800,000 is what I need. 800. There we go. 800,000. Always good to work with like-minded people. It's a good place to start. It's an optimistic place, sir, but we enter that debate for ownership at $800,000 only. First call at $800,000. I put the room on notice for the second time here in Waimairi Road. Private, off the street, off the road. Just look at it on screen. Gorgeous. Third and final chance at $800,000. Well, sir, I'm not going to stand here vendor bidding against you all day long. Cameron is more than happy just to find some space out the back, and we're going to offer you an opportunity to own Waimairi Road north of $800,000. But you're through the first part of the challenge. You hold that highest bid, so good luck to you, sir.
welcome back to the front of the room. Of course, a lot of properties are under negotiation at the moment. We thought we'd move forward with that catalogue, and I take you to our next offering at 32 Marlette Street in Northwood, proudly brought to the market by Michelle Fu, Lu Ding and Oscar Jen. Nice to have you three representing our owner. You've had a great campaign. Good to see you in the auction rooms. You all set to go?
Yes.
Good luck to the three of you, and good luck to our wonderful owner. This one, ladies and gentlemen, more formally described, is number 32 Marlette Street, Northwood, Christchurch City. This is a freehold parcel of land. It's some 420 square metres. You'll find that on lot 22, deposited plan 304143, contained and described in certificate of title, folio 16604 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today? Well, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels. We take it you've read, you've understood clauses 23 through 27.7, and you bid, you buy on that basis. And as we've said all day, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement, once again, set down for the 15th of December 2022. A beautiful start to your new life, but a beautiful start to Christmas to be able to move in at that very, very time. If you look up the name Marlette, ladies and gentlemen, you'd find in the dictionary it means destiny, heart's desire, and of course personality. Well, I'd have to say number 32 Marlette offers all of that and some more. Beautiful, big, expansive living that opens out onto its private yard. 3 beautiful big bedrooms. It really is just one of those stunning properties in a cracking, what I call a cracking good location. The curbside appeal, second to none. It just looks magnificent from the street. The kitchen, well, that's where you'll determine your culinary delights every night, and I'm sure that will make many a master chef, or be contributing to your master chef-ism, if that is a term that I can use. Fabulous opportunity, fabulous location, beautiful property, 2 bathrooms and a multitude of living allows for a beautiful life here at Marlette Street, ladies and gentlemen. My instructions: open the bidding at $600,000, and I look for 20 on the rise, if you will, at 600 with me on a vendor bid. $600,000. I look for 20 if that's in the room at $600,000. Who bids me 20? Surprised buyers at 600,000. First call, then second call, third call at 600,000. You surprised me. Simply place a bid at 620. That's a vendor bid. Public counter back at 620. Who bids me 40 at 620? I look for 40 on the rise at $620,000 as everybody looks to the ground at 620. First call, beautiful location. Second call, third call at 640. Oh, you surprised me. I've said that. I'm staggered at 640. Well, I lift that bid to 640. $640,000 on a vendor bid. 640. I look for 60 buyers at 640. Fairly bid and offered now on a vendor bid. Should be no hesitation in putting your arms in the air at this level at 640. Should be more hands in the air than a bank robbery at this point at 640. $640,000. I look for 60. That famous Dunedin band at 640. Who bids me 60? Once, twice. 640. Well, I'm staggered. It's a very fast car just left at 640. 640. Going to have another look at Marlette Street, I would suspect. But at 640, Michelle, Oscar, Lou, I'm staggered at 640. I'm simply going to raise the bidding to $660,000, and I pass the property back into you at 660. $660,000 back to you and our owners. If you have any interest, buyers at number 32 Marlette Street in Northwood, avail yourself upon Michelle, Lou and Oscar. They'll help you get over the line. They've got all the information to give you confidence and enable you to make a wonderful decision in the heart of Northwood. Passing back to you. Property available at
Thanks, Chris.
the conclusion. Thank you.
now move forward, if we may. 315 Greers Road in Bishopdale. Caleb Griffian, Daniel Pengelly. He takes off his auctioneer's hat and he puts on his sales consultant hat for the time being and representing this home at number 315 Greers Road. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck to our owners and good luck to you, the interested parties here in the room for Greers Road. This is an estate and freehold that you secure. 814 squares of that freehold parcel. It's lot 12, depositor plan 17283, which is all outlined in that certificate of title. The 20th of December is the conjoined settlement of possession date. You're in before Christmas, should that be your desire. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Further terms of sale, nice and easy, clauses 23 and 24. And I remind any recent arrivals that today your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. All we seek from you at the fall of the hammer is 10% of the purchase price or 1/10 of the purchase price. I'll let you make the decision which you would prefer. Right, let me steer you through Greers Road for the last time. There's plenty on offer here in Greers Road. Excellent school zoning for one. Burnside High School, always well regarded, always sought after. So you gain access to Burnside High School for the offspring. There's double glazing in the home that keeps the offspring nice and warm and comfortable year round. And with excellent garaging and off-street parking, when the aforementioned kids get their first car at, is it 16 or 17, I don't know, there's plenty of space for them to park the car in the driveway. There's been a recent exterior paint on this one. The newly extended patio means good work's been put into this one. I think your task is very simple. You simply move in and just put your finishing touches on it and start living happily ever after. Hugely convenient in this location. I've already mentioned the school zones. You gain very easy access to the shops. Maybe it's Jelly Park for a morning swim or some more fun with the kids on the weekends with the hydroslides and the like. It's all here, folks. Greers Road, we just need to work out its value. A nice place to, or a nice way to do that is by way of an opening bid or offer. Don't all go at once. Tell me what you'd like to pay.
500.
Where was that? I heard, oh, down the front, sir. Lovely, optimistic place to start. Sir, would you round me off to say 550? Very good, sir. Well, we'll work at $500,000. At some stage, we're going to have to introduce the home itself into negotiations and into the price, but we'll talk about land at the start at $500,000. We'll worry about the house later. First chance at $500,000 down the front, and I appreciate your bid and your interest here today. Twice the money. As I look for another, say, $50,000 on the rise from there, it should be really easy at $550,000, but it's at $500 with my start. Typical, final chance, quickly. Well, sir, I place a vendor bid on behalf of my owner at $550,000. It's clearly not for sale at $550,000. They'll more than happily keep it. Round me up to $600,000. We can pause and have a chat. You're shaking your head. Would you like to bid more or less?
I'm not interested.
You're not interested north of $550,000, sir. That's your prerogative. That's your choice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the bidding to anyone else in the room. It doesn't need to be a spectator sport. Sir, you do have the first right and first opportunity to buy today because you're cash and unconditional, which is a great place to be. But what you do need to do is bid above my $550,000 vendor bid. If you don't see value, that's fine. That's completely your call, your choice. I give you 3 chances. You can take your chances in a multi-offer post-auction if you'd like. Appreciate your interest, sir. That's fine. Really do appreciate your genuine interest today. But at $550,000, is there a little $25,000 anywhere in the room? Once, twice. Third and final time at $550,000 on my vendor bid. Will I advance things through to $575,000, not for sale, at $575,000. Looking for another 25 to round me off to 6. If you don't go there, I will happily, on behalf of my owners, and I will park it there at $600,000, not for sale. $575 vendor bid. It's there 25 on from here. Once for Burnside High School zoning. Twice for plentiful off-street parking. Maybe you've got a fleet of cars you need to house. Third chance at $575. Well, as I said, I do advance the bidding just that one last time. I position the property at $600,000. I know Caleb and Daniel's marketing has mentioned in the 6s, and so what we do is we just pass in at $600,000. If you've got interest unconditionally, sir, you're welcome to make an offer on paper. I appreciate your bid today, But if you're unconditional as well, then you may certainly introduce yourself to Caleb and Dan if you haven't already. They'll be only too happy to chat all things real estate and to chat Greers Road with you. Passing in at 600,000. Good luck to all involved. Thank you. Update time for you, if I may. Waimairi Road, 69B, Waimairi Road. We saw bidding before through to 800,000. I understand in the back rooms we had an increase through to $850,000. Look, today, folks, it's not enough. It's worth more than that. So at 850,000, I reopened the opportunity. I reopened the auction. I looked for a bit north there. Perhaps someone's got 900,000 in their back pocket. First call at 850. Otherwise, I pass it twice. Second opportunity at 850, third as I count it down for the final time at $850,000. It's had its time. Very good. Well, we just passed back in at 850,000. It's worth more than that if you want to find out the next steps on 69B Waimairi Road. Cameron Bailey and Brendan are the gentlemen you need to talk to. We'll put some music on quickly and then I think we might be ready for Homewood Road.
Folks, we move along to 24 Homewood Road, Mirabale, brought to the market by Cameron Bailey. We're all good to go, Cam?
Yep.
Great, thank you. The legal fraternity know this more formally than you and I. It's a freehold parcel of some 1,234 square metres of freehold land on lot Part Rules Section 7, all contained and identified in that certificate of title CB20K93. Schedule 2 doesn't contain any of those chattels there. Further terms of sale 22 to 26. Now, we understand that you accept, as well as that it is an as-is, whereas property on offer and your bidding is cash and unconditional today. Settlement date, well, that's the 22nd of December, when your life becomes a whole lot better in this fabulous location. It would have to be said this is one of the more prestigious addresses in Christchurch, and it's a very rare offering of an as-is uninsured on some 1,234 square metres. This grand old character has maybe seen better days, but it also has to be said she hasn't passed it completely. Given its grandiose spaces that are on offer, this one would respond really well to an extensive makeover and only return her to her former glory. Or, alternatively, you choose to develop the land. And what a parcel of land it is, folks, in this prime location. Flexibility of 2 entrances, well, this just adds further appeal of development, is your choice. You'll be able to stroll to nearby Hagley Park, totally vital after indulging at your local cafe and bakery, which is just 2 minutes down the road. This is an address that just keeps giving, folks. It's rich for educational choices, as it's zoned for some of Christchurch's finest schools. It's all here. Seize the day and bring your dream to life. 1, 2, 3, 4 square metres of terra firma. Let's go. My instructions, guys, are open to the bidding at 1.8. I look for your eyes and 50 from there. Is there 1.850 anywhere? At 1.8 million, the bid is with me with a vendor bid. Clearly, value is north of that figure. Should be easy. Everyone watching, but it's not a Weight Watchers meeting, folks. 25 metre frontage on offer. I pulled it away 3 times at 1.8. Speak now, regret is a terrible thing. First call at 1.8 million. Are you all silent, folks? Second call. Third final call at 1.8 million. Well, you do surprise me. Does surprise me, Cam, as I know it does you. I hand the property back to you. We simply pass it in. If you have interest in this parcel of terra firma, please make yourself known to Cameron Bailey. He'll walk you through the next steps of ownership. Good luck to our owner. Thank you.
So sorry for the delay, but we're just completing some last minute paperwork before we're able to move on to 43 Jackson's Road in Pendleton. Fantastic place to own real estate here. Mary Turnbull, you've had a busy day, you've had a successful day. Good luck to you, good luck to our owners that we represent here at number 43. This is an estate and freehold that you secure 660 or 660 square metres of that freehold parcel. That should be music to many of your ears. Lot 2 deposited plan 3517, all outlined in your certificate of title that Mary's been making very much available to you. Now, the 20th of January next year, 2023, or any other such date that's been mutually agreed upon in writing, that's the conjoined settlement and possession date that I have noted down in front of me. Schedule 2 outlines an impressive list of chattels. Goodness me, they do look expensive. Further terms of sale look like clauses 23 and 24. You bid and you buy on that basis here today, folks. Jackson's Road, it's one of those very, very tightly held locations. One where owners traditionally defy that real estate 7-year itch that many of us get. You secure a home in this location and you put down your roots and you stay put. I think this is an absolute showstopper of a home. There's no doubt about that. If you've visited like I have, you'll know what I'm talking about. This will be one you'll be happy to call home for many years to come. I love the flexibility of the multitude of living spaces, the way that they interconnect with the beautiful, gorgeous outdoor living spaces. It's just a wonderful place to spend time in. Multiple bedrooms, that ensures that bunk beds will not be in your offspring's vocabulary. They all have their own space to call home at the end of the day. Owning here, it's always underpinned by the access to excellent schooling, access to Hagley Park, and all of the bars and the restaurants of Mirabay. Folks, I'm going to open up things at $1,800,000 on a vendor bid. At 1.8, it's with me. Makes sense to move forward and say 50's on the rise from there. Should be really easy to put your hand in the air at $1,850,000. Hands up if you haven't had a bid today. Never works. Never works. 1.8 with me. In your hands. Number 43. Hybrid up here. A raucous crowd is more my preference. But at $1,800,000 vendor bid, I put you on notice for the first time. The very first time at $1,800,000 as I chased down a mere 50 to go. Looking for 1850 twice for a stunning happily ever after home. It looks that good on the pictures, even better in person. Twice third and final at $1,800,000 only. Folks, you surprised me. Opportunity is a miss here. This is a fantastic home at $1,800,000. Mary, I'm not standing here to place vendor bids all day long. I simply pass the property in at $1,800,000. It's worth more than that. In fact, I give you some clear direction today. I have instructions from my owners. They have priced their home to sell at $1,980,000. To me, that represents fantastic buying. That is a sharp price at $1,980,000. Mary, good luck. I'm sure that the phone and the emails are going to be busy in the coming hours and days. $1,980,000 price. If I may, I take us way back in our catalogue to our third of the day, 52 St James Avenue in Papanui. there, Marriott, our lead agent on this one. We saw a very good bidding through to $410,000 a little while ago. We did get through to $495,000 in the back room, sir. That bid stands at $495. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Nice to see you again at $495. Now, folks, no change of instructions at this stage, no breaking news. Our owners hold the property just ever so slightly in higher regard than that. So what I do is I re-offer the property. We reopen the auction at $495,000. Perhaps someone could just round me off to, I don't know, $520,000, and we can continue our conversation. I know it's an interesting round off. You were thinking I was going to say 500, didn't you, Sandra?
Yeah,
but at $495,000, bid me a number north of there, and we can stop and have a chat with you. Once called at $495 with the good gentleman. Twice as I count it down. Third and final chance at $495,000. It's had its time. Well, we certainly passed the property back into Leanne and the team. So we continue to work with you, but we do open the opportunity up to the wider market at this stage. Passing in at $495. Duncan, good luck to you, my friend, and also pass on my good luck to Ali.
I could.
We are now going to move directly on, if we may, to Tomes Road, because I'm just very conscious of time. It's number 13 in your catalogue, 90 Tomes Road, as I just find my page ever so quickly. Here we go. Mark Lachlan and Jenny Laney, they've been our real estate maestros representing this one, assisting you as you dot your I's and cross your T's over the last few weeks on your journey towards home ownership here at number 90. It's an estate and freehold. Folks, it's an estate and freehold, if I can have your attention, 809 square metres of that freehold parcel of land. It's lot 26, deposit of plan 7461. It's all outlined in that certificate of title. Folks, it's all outlined in that certificate of title that Mark, Jenny and the team have been making very much available to you prior to the 27th of January of next year, 2023. Goodness me, we're talking about 2023 already. That's the conjoined settlement and possession date. What a great way to start the new year. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and those further terms of sale. Nice and easy there. Clauses 23 and 24. Well, this is a home that merges that timeless character that I think we all secretly seek out in the real estate game. At the same time, it merges it so beautifully with that contemporary style within. To me, it just adds up to being one compelling package right across the board. It's in the sought-after spot, the top spot that is St Albans. 809 square metres of that land sits very nicely beneath you. This is a home that's moved very, very nicely with the times over the years. It feels so modern, it feels so light and bright within. Entertaining, I think that will be one of your main pastimes at this home, whether you're an entertainer now or not. You certainly will be when you call this one home. Friends will invariably just call around. They will drop around to see you. They want to see you, but more importantly, they want to see the gorgeous home that you have bought. There are places and spaces for all of the faces here. Every time of day, there'll be a place to enjoy that sunshine and just kick back and relax. The kitchen, it's a winner. It's absolutely music to my ears, with the tambourine just there in the background from the little one. That is just right on cue. We couldn't have scripted that any better. But come Monday, the kids, they'll never be late for school either, because school is literally across the road. So this is educated real estate that you gain today. Folks, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm listening for an opening bid or offer. Something that's music to my ears. Is there a nice comfortable $1 million in the room, just to start things off? Okay, very good. Well, happy to place a vendor bid on behalf of my owners at $1 million. It's a nice and easy place to start, not for sale, clearly worth more than that. Bid me, say, $1,050,000 on the rise from there. Looking for 50. Now's your time. If you're cash and unconditional, the time has come. Expectation, excitement, opportunity. 25. 25, sir. Absolutely. I work with you at $1,025,000 and welcome and good luck at $1,025,000 at 10.25 the bid. There's our starter in the rear and in front at this stage, as we like to say. At $1,025,000, I look for 25 on the rise from there. Someone count me up. Someone increase the bid through to $1,050,000 shortly. First chance for a gorgeous home. That character, but that contemporary feel as well. Does it all here at $1,025,000 twice. at 10.25. Great school zones. Final chance, I should say, at $1,025,000 with you. Well, no surprises. I place a vendor bid at $1,050,000, but I welcome you back in at $1,075,000. Up and down, sir. Nose to toes. East west never works. Up and down. This way. Look, I'm not going to sell you the home at $1,075,000. I'm also not going to stand here vendor bidding against you anymore, sir. I promise you that. Bid me $1,075,000. We'll pause and we'll find some space. But I do need a bid north of my $1,050,000. I work for my owners, but I'm just trying to help you into a new home. I'm at $1,050,000. I look for $1,075,000 from you. If you'd like to see the reserve with our owner's permission, you do need to bid above my $1,050,000. You have that first right potentially to see it. Absolutely. Optimistic at $1,055,000. That's okay. At $1,055,000. I appreciate your bid, sir. At $1,055,000 only. Perhaps there's 20 somewhere in the room. Otherwise, I pause with the good folk at the rear at $1,055,000 for the first time. As I count it down twice. Third and final opportunity at $1,055,000 only. Well, sir, and the young family. It looks like it is just you and I today. That's absolutely fine. Margaret's going to help you find some space out the back, and we'll offer you an opportunity to own 90 Times Road. Pausing at $1,055,000.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is my great pleasure to represent our owners and, of course, Sandra O'Brien, a fellow auctioneer, now out in the room representing buyers and sellers across the greater Christchurch area. Are you all set to go? Good luck to you. Been a busy morning up and down on the rostrum representing our owners in many ways. So good luck to you and good luck to our wonderful owners. The post you know this one buys is number 23 Cliveden Place, Redwood, Christchurch City. This is a fabulous freehold parcel of land of some 697 square metres. You'll find that on lot 28, deposited plan 39497, contained and described in certificate of title, volume 19A, folio 43 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today? That's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels. It's a concise list that hasn't changed from the circulation of the draft. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as we've said all morning, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession, settlement date. Again, you're going to have a beautiful Christmas as you line up to take possession of number 23, because your possession and settlement, 21st of December 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. I'm going to take you back down memory lane, give you one last chance to enjoy what we have on offer here. And I have to say, you've got to love a home that has great curbside presence, that has great street appeal, but more importantly is positioned just fabulously on its section. And number 23 just offers all of that. Beautiful grounds, beautifully fenced, love that big decking, that free flow off the living area, just superb. Good garaging and off-street parking, and a wonderful, wonderful area for the little ones to play, whether they be two-legged or four-legged. There is room for all, and family pets, they will be secure here. The home itself, gee, it just shines. It really is is that maybe a late phone bidder, but we're happy to take that. No, that's okay. You keep ringing in. That'll be fine. The home itself, beautifully presented. Beautiful big living, open plan kitchen, dining. Lovely, lovely situation. Grabbing and taking in all of the sun, all of the warmth of our beautiful Canterbury days. 3 magnificent bedrooms, beautiful kitchen, and fabulous, fabulous bathroom. This home will improve your social circles, I am sure, because people will flock to be barbecuing with you and entertaining on that deck. Fabulous opportunity, wonderful home. Instructions, open the bidding at $540,000. Look for 20 on the rise, 540 with the bid. Vendor bid at 540, is there 560 in the room?
560.
Welcome to you, G. Nice to see you in the room today at 560, 560, working with a couple on the back window. Good luck to you at 560. $560,000, fairly bid and offered now at 560. First call at $560,000, 3 bedrooms, beautiful location. Second call at 560. Third final call at 560. Well, gee, no surprise to you. Couldn't sell it, wouldn't sell it, and shouldn't sell it at 560. I placed one last vendor bid at $580,000. Encourage you back at 600. Should be no hesitation. 580 with me on a vendor bid.
590.
I'm looking for 600. 580 on a vendor bid. 600, thank you. Welcome back at $600,000. $600,000 for a magnificent property in the heart of Redwood at 600 at $600,000. 6 to call now, buyers, at $600,000. First call at $600,000. Second at $600,000. Third at $600,000. Gee, I'm not going to place any vendor bids, but I'd ask that you increase your bid. Love to work with you here in the rooms at $600,000 with your bid, with your clients. Love to see you move in on the 21st of December and have a wonderful Christmas at $600,000. Sandra O'Brien working very hard with our clients and buyers at $600,000. Wonderful opportunity. If you've been in there, you'll appreciate everything I'm saying. Fabulous kitchen. Even I could knock something up of taste in that kitchen, and my culinary expertise is actually quite light. But at $600,000, I do know how to make some toast. I've learned that over my short time on this planet at $600,000. 6 to call now. Is there an increase from there? It's $600,000. First call at 600. Second at
620.
oh, beautiful, Sandra. Well done. Congratulations. Good luck. Hold tight. We'll look for some instructions, but at 620, don't have those instructions to sell yet, but at 620. How about another increase? We could become really good friends if you did that at 620 the bid. 620, fairly bid and offered. I look for an increase from here at 620. Just starting to get to know you, G. Smile tells me there could be a wee bit more at 620. Would you bid me 640? Would you give me an increase to 640, G? Let me see if we can do. At 620, fabulous living, light, bright, sunny, at 620. $620,000. 620 is the call now, buyers, at 620. Sandra's got to wear the carpet out. We'll be replacing the carpet by the end of the day, I would suggest, walking backward and forward. But it's a good way to do business. 620, barely bid and offered. $620,000. I don't have to have the suit back till 3, so I'm good. 620 is the call. $620,000. Have to take it back clean though. It's 620. Beautiful opportunity. Wonderful location. $620,000. Low maintenance, beautifully poised on its site to offer privacy, sun, and very, very good entertaining. As I've said, buyers, your social circles will improve at $620,000. Bids me more from here at 620 up. 620 is the call now. Sandra O'Brien, working very hard with our buyers. 620, taking a pause. Been advised at 620. Pause at 620. Give you 3 opportunities. Once, twice, Third call then at 620. Well, gee, let's pause with your buyers. Let's offer them an opportunity. We'll find some space at the back, offer you an opportunity, work very closely with our owners, here to sell, and of course you're here to buy. Pausing at 620, auction is live. I will hand back to, I believe, Mr. Mark Morrison, the tallest auctioneer in the land.
Folks, let us now move forward to 2/65A Simeon Street in Spraydon, Cameron Bailey. Brendan Hart, busy morning for these gentlemen. They represent our lovely owner, our decision maker here today. They've been assisting you with all of the documentation here in Spraydon over the last few weeks. This is an estate in cross lease that you secure all of the relevant documentation that the legal fraternity love looking at and referring to is all outlined in that certificate of title that you would have been reviewing with them over the past few weeks. Settlement date I have set down for just 10 working days from the date of this agreement, which is from today, all going well. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels. I see the garden shed there for all of the toys, the tools, and potentially the lawnmower. Further terms of sale clauses 23, 24, and 25. You bid, and you buy on that basis, I should say. Well, it's a fantastic transformation that you secure today here in Simeon Street. Everything's been beautifully rejuvenated. It's had a facelift. It's been modernised. It's been updated. Your job's so simple. You simply buy it and then just move in and start enjoying that sleek kitchen. That's the place where you'll be cooking up the store, whilst the new bathroom as well and truly looks after those 2 bedrooms for those morning routines. They will be exactly that, routine, military-like in their precision. I like the fact that you gain single garaging plus that off-street parking that offers flexibility for the fleet of cars. It makes the everyday living very, very easy, as does the location. You wander down the road to Barrington Mall, you've got the park down the road to go and kick the ball or throw the frisbee as well. It really is all here, folks. I'm going to open up things at $450,000 on a vendor bid. It makes sense to bid me $475. $450 with me, vendor bid. Looking for 25 on. I favour the cash and unconditional bidders first. By about 10 minutes. Over the rest of the marketplace. It's like being a first class passenger on the plane. You get to board first. 450 with me for the first time as I commence my count to 3. All the work's done. You just need to put your hand in the air. Twice quickly at $450,000. Emma, respectfully, no, looking for 25 at this stage. Third and final chance at $450,000 as I look for 25. Well, I just advanced the bidding through to $475,000, Emma. Hesitation just costs your client a little bit more, but that's okay. Bid me $500,000, we can pause and have a chat at that level. Make no mistake in terms of value, it's worth more than that. $475,000, it's with me. Your client has the first right, the first opportunity, but that window is limited. Okay, we're optimistic today. I work with you $490, not selling at $490, but that's okay. It's a bid nonetheless at $490,000. Good luck to your clients on the phone at $490,000 only. I scan the room, perhaps someone rounds me off to $500,000. Otherwise, we pause and have a chat here. What's cool at $490 only. Twice at $490. Third final chance at $490. Well, Emma, it is just you and I today. That's absolutely fine. We pause. We find some space with your client. We offer an opportunity north of $490. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners. guys again for your patience. We're just making sure that we've got everyone set to go before we move forward to 49 Roscrea Place out in beautiful Swannanoa. Ash and Shah Sutherland Todd alongside Hamish Hamilton. These three superstars have been assisting you complete your due diligence as you travel down that beautiful driveway here in Roscrea Place towards your home and towards home ownership. I take you through the formalities of this one for what should be the very last time. It's an estate and freehold you secure, achingly close to 10,000 square metres of land, 9,880 square metres of that freehold terra firma. It's made up more formally of Lot 11 Deposit Plan 70095 it is, and it's all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been making very much available to each and every one of you. Now, I had the settlement date set down for Friday, the 17th of February 2023, unless, of course, you have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners that would have been signed off. Schedule 2 outlines a lengthy and impressive list of chattels that you receive by way of your purchase price. Your further terms of sale are clauses 23 and 24. Your bidding today, it is cash and it is clean and it is unconditional in all respects. Folks, today we sell you a whole lot more than this impressive home and the large parcel of land that sits beneath you. Today, more than that, we sell you, I think, a better lifestyle, a better way to live, a happier and healthier way to live. In this location, you feel like you are away from it all, yet at the same time, really you're so close to the convenience of Swannanoa itself, up the road to Rangiora and then actually into the city with the new Northern Motorway. It's just a hop, skip and a jump and you'll be in no time. As I said, you can get away from it all. You've got that beautiful feeling. It's a commodious home, 5 double bedrooms on offer, multiple living spaces for every occasion, be it those big special moments with the family and friends or just those quieter moments as you sit back and reflect. You'll enjoy reflecting, looking out over those expansive grounds. Speaking of reflecting, well, you've got the pond out the front as well, so on the still morning you can go out there and reflect. Extensive garaging, you've got the workshops on offer, office spaces. It really is all here. There's so much room for the hobbyist, the work from home option, or if you're just that weekend tinkerer with all too many hobbies. This is the place to do it, folks. This is beautiful real estate, rare to bring such wonderful homes to the market. We work out its value today by way of bidding here in the room, cash and unconditional in its nature. Who'd like to start? Start me away. Where do you see value? Your time, your turn. I've said my bit, now it's time for you to say yours. Perhaps you seek some guidance from Mr. Auctioneer, that's okay. Often we don't know where to start. Maybe 1.2 makes sense to you. Is there 1.2 something? Your cash and unconditional, as I mentioned a few options ago, you have your first right, the first chance to bid and buy. But you do need to put your hand in the air.
1.1.
Looking for 1.2, Lauren. Is there 1.2, please, to start? Had feedback well in excess of that point. Wouldn't sell at 1.2, but I'd take your bid at 1.2. Place me a bid at 1.2. We can pause and have a chat with you. I won't stand here vendor bidding against you, sir. Your money's better than mine. Not my preference to place a vendor bid at that level. If I can avoid it, happily take your bid at 1.2, sir.
1.2.
1.2. Really appreciate it, sir. Very good luck to you. You're in pole position at this stage. You're in control because you're in the lead at 1,200,000. I'll scan the room. I check the room. Is there 50,000 in the room? Otherwise, we pause and have a chat with Lauren's client. Once, twice. Third final chance at 1,200,000 with you, sir. I pause the auction. Okay, we're going to find some space out the back and offer you an opportunity to own number 49 Roscrea Place, pausing at 1,200,000.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'll take you back to an offering we brought to the market just a short time ago at number 23 Cliveden Place in the heart of Redwood. Now, we paused some time ago with the bid at $620,000. We've had some good discussions out the back. We've had some good discussions with our owners and, of course, with our would-be purchasers. And we've come to a decision, ladies and gentlemen. I need to announce that graciously you've increased your bid to $632,000. Just confirm that for me, sir. Yeah. Gracious increase to $632,000. Thank you and good luck. I look to our owners and at $632,000. Clear instructions. We sell away today at $632,000. Thank you and good luck with the future at $632,000. Bringing people together at $632,000. You've heard it here, folks. At $632,000, I sell. I sell number 23 Cliveden Place in Redwood at $632,000. First time at $632,000. Second call at $632,000. Third final call at $632,000. Looks like you've done it, my friend. Hold tight. Delighted to announce 23 Cliveden Place in Redwood. It's going, it is. Go on and sold you all. Congratulations to you. Look forward to the housewarming. To our owners, take care. Thanks for your instructions. Hope to work with you again. Cheers.
For you, if I may, I take us back to 2 bar 65A, Simeon Street in Spraydon. We paused a little while ago with our highest bidder at $490,000. They have increased their bid through to $500,000. Now, at this stage, folks, we're not for sale. No change of instructions, certainly not on the market at $500,000. I reopen the auction, I re-offer the property, and I look for a bid north of $500,000. If I don't see it, I simply pass the property in, and we do open it up to the wider conditional market. So $500,000, our highest bidder at $500,000 is there 510 somewhere first time. Twice, penultimate chance, final opportunity at $500,000 even. Well, I simply pass the property back into Cameron and Brendan. I follow up that past them with an asking price. You can buy Simeon Street now at $579,000. Price at $579,000. So good luck, Cameron and Brendan. I think we'll put some bidding music on just to get everyone a little bit excited. I take it we're going to be moving on to Yolthurst Road next. Yeah.
Let's move things along, folks. Sorry for the delay. Big decisions being made today, and they're busy up the back. It's a real workroom. We take you on to 2 bar 155 Yolthurst Road in Sockburn. Proudly brought to the market by Glendinning and Michelle Fu, the formidable team. Those who work together live together. They must have a special relationship. Okay, it's more formally described as Flat 2, deposit plan 77014. On lot 1, deposit plan 11953. That's having a half share in some 890 square metres of land. That's all contained in the certificate of title that they've been making readily available to you of CB44B206. We take you have read and understood Schedule 2. I won't go through that quite extensive list of chattels. They are as per the original draft. And we take and accept that you've understood clauses 23 through to 27.7. Settlement, well, that's before Christmas, and what a Christmas present that would be. 22nd of December 2022, you can move in and begin those unpacking of boxes over that festive season. Well, I popped through this last weekend and I was absolutely surprised. This is a home that just keeps giving. Great living spaces, functional floor plan, and well, all those 5 bedrooms, they are very generous indeed in size. And that will provide your loved ones with their own privacy and space. I particularly love the amount of storage throughout, often forgot about in a new home, but you've got it here. As well as that generous attic, providing a spot for suitcases, that Christmas tree come the new year, or equally ideal as a rumpus room. You won't be cold here in winter, folks, as this has been well appointed for warmth and is double glazed throughout. Fully fenced, and the key here is you have an off-street park when those visitors come up the drive to join you in the outdoor area for some summer fun. You're busy off the busy road, not near it, and you're only minutes from Bush Inn, Westfield and Canterbury University. Concrete tilt slab, well, that provides low maintenance, and I'm just going to ask, who sees the value here in this spacious home? If you need a guide from me, folks, I can give you one. 650,000. Is it anywhere in the room? Look for your rides and 25 from here. Who's got 675 anywhere? Bids with me at 650. You clearly are silent this today. We like to see participation. 650 with me. Is there 25 anywhere to bounce us to 675? First call at 650. Second call. Third final call. Well, folks, you hesitate. I don't. I'll take a vendor bid. Clearly, value is north of this figure at 675,000. If you've got interest in the property, perhaps you take us to 700 and we can have a discussion and offer you an opportunity. Seize the day, folks. This is a house where you can lose the kids. It's that big. You might be wanting to after the festive season. 675,000, is there 700 in the room? Once the money, twice the call. Third final call at 6 3/4. Well, I bounce it north to a vendor bid at 700,000. And if I see nobody, more simply pass the property and hand it back to Michelle and Lou to speak with conditional interest outside the room. Call it away 3 times, folks, for the want of even 5,000 to have that discussion outside before we enter the foray of the conditional market. Once at 700,000, twice, third final call. Well, you've spoken volumes by saying nothing at all. I'll hand it back to Michelle and Lou to begin those conversations with those conditional parties I believe you have waiting in the wings. And good luck to our lovely owners going forward. I'm sure you'll have a sold sticker in no time. Thank you. And next on our catalogue this afternoon is 26 Packers Quay, Woolston, brought to the market by the awesome twosome, Cameron Bailey and Brendan Hart. We're good to go, Cam?
Yep.
Thank you. Now this property is known as a freehold parcel of some 429 square metres, more or less on lot 3, deposit plan 334218. And that's contained in that record of title 140371. Schedule 2 does have an extensive list of chattels, and clauses 23 to 25, well, we take you have read and understood those, and remind you your bidding is cash and unconditional, plus GST if any today. Settlement 21 December 2022. Many settling before Christmas today. Well, this is something quite unique and seldom found, folks. Imagine locking the door and not getting into your vehicle to battle the traffic on the way home. You can simply be home in minutes. Just walk up those steps and you can get into your living space, leaving work behind very quickly. Workshop, kitchen, bathroom and offices are all downstairs on that lower level, with the flexibility to extend the office space if you wish to the second level. Cafes, bars and boutique shops, only a few minutes walk away at the Tannery, and it's a tilt slab with the bonus of being the rear one, so offers plenty more parking. It would have to be, in my opinion, the pick of the block. A superb, rare opportunity to secure a home and work office in one. Buyers, your bidding is GST if any, so you do need to take that into consideration when you bid. Folks, let's see who's going to be the first to reach for the key to Thacker's. My instructions to open the bidding at 500. I look for 25,000 from there. Is there 25,000 anywhere in the room, taking us to 5 1/4 on a vendor bid with me? Don't let me limit you. If you've got 5 1/2, we'll take that too. Do I see 525 anywhere? Don't be shy, now's the time. You live in, work in and play in. It's all here, folks. I called it away 3 times at 500 000. First call, 500 000. Second the call. Has anyone got a mere 10,000 partake in the conversation with us? Third final call, 500 000. Well, you do surprise me. I'll pass the property in, hand it back to Cameron and Brendan to continue their good work, and we now open it to conditional parties outside the room. I wish Donald and Martin all the best going forward. Thank you.
Folks, I take us forward now to our 19th opportunity of the day. Very appropriately, it's 19A, Vernon Terrace in St Martin's. Always sought after real estate in this location. Caleb Griffian and Jonathan Borrick, they've been looking after our decision makers, our owners who have transformed this home so beautifully. in recent times. Let me take you through the formalities of this one. I know everyone loves hearing legal descriptions of properties. This is an estate in the freehold. It's 506 square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 1, deposit plan 24302, which is all very much ably outlined in that certificate of title that Caleb, Jonathan and the team have been filing through to you. Now, settlement date, nice and easy, the 20th of December, so just a few days before the big man comes down the chimney to deliver those goodies, those gifts. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels, and your further terms are very nice and easy. Clauses 23 and 24. I remind any recent arrivals that you're bidding today is cash and unconditional in all respects. I think this is the sort of home that offers you options, and flexibility in real estate is always a good thing. Options around how you might make this home work for you, space for the growing family, or perhaps you utilise that downstairs space as a short-term or Airbnb situation. Options for your morning exercise. If you fancy a meander and something comfortable and easy, well, it's along the riverside, along the Heathcote. If you fancy something a little more arduous and a little more ambitious, then you have Rapaki Track, just basically at your back doorstep. So options are plenty on that front. Options around school zoning. Nice for the children, nice for the offspring to have every chance to succeed in life, and they gain those options there with access to great schools. This underpins your decision making here today, folks. You gain this transformation. All the hard work's being done. You simply move in and start living happily ever after. Now we must debate its value in the marketplace. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Your time, your turn. Start me away. I'll do my best to catch the bids. I was looking at their shoelaces. It's okay. Checking the light fittings. Is there 850 somewhere? Anywhere? 850,000 is what I chase. Well, as you percolate away, I don't hesitate. I place a vendor bid at $850,000 only. Really easy. Clearly worth more than that. But at 850, it makes sense to start there. Should we move forward in 25s on the rise? I look for a mere 25 to go, north of my $850,000. You'll be fitter, you'll be happier living in this location for all the walking and cycling you'll be doing. First call, as I put you on notice for the second chance, at 850 on that vendor bid, looking for 25 to go. Third chance, final opportunity at $850,000 only for all of this, folks. You see it here up on screen. You've had your time. If I don't see a bid, I am going to pass the property in at that $850,000. Very good. You've had ample time, ample opportunity. Caleb, Jonathan, I do pass the property back into your capable hands. But before I stop representing this home for the time being, I have an asking price to announce. We're now priced in the market at $939,000. 939,000 to me represents a very sharp and shiny price. I'm surprised there's not already a line forming in front of Caleb and Jonathan at that level. Good luck to you, gentlemen. Good luck to our owners. I'm sure we'll see some success there moving forward. Good luck. About it, that will attract many of you to this one. It just pulls on the heartstrings, doesn't it, every time that you pull up that nice long private driveway. You're in zone for Burnside High School. Burnside High School has a reputation of giving children the very best start in life. Maybe you're like me and you're a struggling parent. Well, you need all the help you can get. This is the place to call home. You send the kids off to Burnside and they come back as little geniuses. In terms of the flexibility of living, plenty of upside here. You've got the, I guess you call it the main part of the house, 3 bedrooms, 2 doubles, 1 single there. Then you've got that separate wing towards the front. You've got it's got its own living space, little kitchenette there, and its own good sized bedroom. So potentially you see the opportunity to rent out, as our current owners have. I understand around 21,000 that they've earned from it, from those short-term rentals in the last year or so. You gain the off-street parking, the garaging, excellent school zones, as I mentioned before, and convenience all around. Folks, sounds like pretty good real estate to me. Sounds like a good opportunity. Who'd like to start? Who's sensing a good opportunity here? Surely. At 650, that would feel good. Feel very good, I would have thought. Put your hand up at 650. Right. This again, standoffish crowd, never my favourite. At 650, I start things away. I place the vendor bid. Really easy for me at $650,000 on behalf of our lovely owners. At 650, they'll be more than happy to hold on to it for a little while longer. Looking for a bid north of there, surely someone just rounds me off to 700,000. We can pause and have a chat. But at $650,000 on that vendor bid for flexibility of living once sold at 650 twice. At number 31, in school zoning, Burnside High School, as I mentioned before, third and final at $650,000. You've gone quiet on me. At 650, are we done? Out silent, we are. That's fine. That's your choice. We open up the opportunity in the property to the wider market. Conditional buyers can come in now. Catherine, we pass the property back into your capable hands. We're now
Apologies for delay, folks. We are moving along as quickly as we can today. There's a lot of last minute paperwork. I'm about to bring you to 15 Hooker Ave in Brindwa, brought to the market by Lily King and Mark Wong. We're all good to go, folk. Wonderful. That is a freehold parcel of some 407 square metres of Lot 1 and scheme plan, being part of proposed subdivision of Lot 1 161, deposited plan 19548. Now that is a new title that is to be issued, so your settlement date is 5 working days following issue of the new certificate of title for the subject property. Schedule 2, well, there are that list of chattels there. They haven't changed that original draft. They remain the same, so I won't go through those. And we take that you've read and understood and accepted clause 23 under further terms of sale. Well, just about the only thing left to be done here would be for the title to be struck. You can move in and enjoy. In an established tree-lined street, and where the old is slowly being replaced by the new, with developments popping up around you. This is upgraded throughout. You'll never have to change another light bulb, or hardly ever, with those LEDs installed. And that generous lounge, well, I think with the added bonus of the conservatory, you'll fit everyone in. The modern kitchen means there's plenty of room for storage, as well as cooking facilities to create a feast. Brick, tile and double garaging, all set on an easy care section. This is a great location, has to be entry-level buying into a sought-after school zone of Burnside High. That's a no-brainer, whether you are looking for a first home or whether you are an investor looking for your last. This one should be in your portfolio. My instructions are to open the bidding at 500,000. I look for your rise and 30,000 from there. 500,000, the bid is with me. Happy to place it at those levels, should be no confusion. Clearly worth more. Is it 30,000 anywhere in the room? Lift your limbs, folks. It's time to lighten the load. Once at 500,000. Second, third, final call, looking for 30 anywhere in the room. While you hesitate, I don't. I lift it north to 530,000 on a vendor bid, looking for 560. Is there 560 anywhere in the room? Just a mere 30,000 to take us north. Currently the bid is with me at 530. Up and coming area, Burnside High School zone. And I can vouch for the school. It produced 2 scholar boys for me. Great education. 530, I'll call it away once, call it away for the second time, third final time. Well, at these levels I don't hesitate. 560, bid with me in a vendor bid. If I don't see any action at all, I'll simply pass the property in at 560,000 for the want of 10,000 before I pass it in and hand it back to look at conditional interest. Once, twice, third call at 560,000. Well, Lily, Mark, I simply pass the property in, hand it back to you to continue discussions. I understand you've got a strong conditional party. I wish you well going forward and to your lovely owners. Thank you. May your auction experience always be positive and your tests always negative.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now to 5 Dyers Pass Road in Cashmere, ably brought to the market by the top agent in New Zealand, Mr. Cameron Bailey. All ready to go, Cam?
Sure are.
Fantastic. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprising some 1,120 square metres, more or less, on part lot 6, deposit plan 1893, all contained and described on that record of title that Cam has made readily available to you. The settlement date is set down for the 10th of February 2023, or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing with our owners. I take it that you have read and understood clauses 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Now I take it that you've seen the list of chattels that Cam has made readily available to you. It is substantial and it is unchanged. I spy the amount of Fisher and Paykel products in there is a devastatingly good list, with the dish drawers, the cooktops, the fridges and the multiple ovens. So let's take a last look at this house before we open it up for bidding. Well, I was charmed just by walking up the driveway, that beautiful lane off Dyers Pass, giving you that seclusion, the privacy. I was talking to Jane, the owner, and she was telling me about the sense of community because you've got lovely neighbours all wrapped around you. This is a sort of home where if somebody unexpected turns up, you're most likely to get a text from your neighbour to warn you before the doorbell goes. I was also charmed when you went out through the house and you wander out to your solarium. Get that right, this house has got a solarium facing out across the city. I had the honour of being there late night on Tuesday in the evening with the sun setting across the Alps, and I could just see right across the Canterbury Plains from there, from the beautiful formal lounge. You've got 4 or 5 huge bedrooms. Not only that, you've got a bathroom and a shower room. That's right, they're separated. You've got your 4-foot bathtub in one, your shower in the other. This home is one that is going to grow and flex with you. Whether you're a family, whether you want space for offices, you've got that upstairs, and then downstairs a fantastic space which can become basically your room of requirement. Anything you need, it's going to change. I think Jane, Scott used it as a bit of a gym. I know you had the wine cellar hidden around the corner. I forget the rest of the tour after that because my tour finished in the wine cellar. But we did make it out to the gardens, those 3 terraces of gardens that you can wander down, the veggie gardens, the pond, the biggest hostas I've ever seen. Not only that, there's a wee path, apparently a wee secret path that you can wander down to the Dyers Road shops on the corner of Colombo Street. This home has got it all. I don't need to tell you that. You've probably already fallen in love with it if you've been through it. I simply open the bidding now at $1 million. Shouldn't hesitate at that price for this slice of Cashmere. $1 million, looking for 50,000 on the rise from there. Give you time to process. 1 million. 1 million with a vendor bid. That's with me. Looking for 50,000 on top.
Yeah.
Bid. $1,050,000. Welcome in, working with Catherine, one of our top agents. Fantastic. Best of luck, ma'am. On the phone. Got somebody to bounce off. Good work. $1,050,000. Is there another 50,000? Take me to 1.1. One here, working with Cam as well. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 great agents who are going to support you and battle it out at 1.1. Do we come back at 1.150? Cashmere High Zones, your kids are going to be taken care of if you choose to have them. 1.1 at the back. Some consultation going on. I'd use Catherine too. No, I won't. I need 50. 1.1 at the back. Give you time. You're wanting to change your family's life with this purchase. It's a serious consideration. I'll give you time to chat. But it's 1.1 at the back. 1,120 square metres of hill property with views out across Canterbury. It's worth this and more all day long. I'll tell you if you've overspent. Otherwise, we'll pause and negotiate and we'll have a conversation. Or you guys can take the 50 that I'm asking for and take me to 1.150. There we go. Well, there's the threat. Let's get 1.150 with you. If you come back at 1.2.
2.
Yeah, 1.2. Thank you, Cam. Very, very ably. No hesitation there at all. 1.2, 1.250. The conversing. Just got to think about those beautiful LED lights throughout the house, those crown mouldings. They're worth an extra 50,000 just by themselves. It's a serious matter. People fight all the time to get into this area.
1225.
I'll work with you 25 now. 1.2.
50.
1.250, very good. Happy to bounce with the 25s. You take us to 1.275. It's a lot of consultation, I understand. Got to decide whether we want to move to Cashmere or stay in Hoonhay or wherever it is.
1260.
1.260. You're cutting me back, but I'll take it. 1.260. Don't you guys cut back though. You should just pedal. 1.3. That's the way to do it. Absolutely. 1.3. I'll take another 10 on top. You work however it works for you. I wouldn't shake. You can't shake your head sideways. They won't hear that on the phone. It also won't buy your house. 1.3 with Cam and his buyers at the back. Are we all out? All done? 1.3. It's not at a level I can sell to you yet at 1.3. But if we're all out, we'll pause and negotiate. But it could get withdrawn and sold and you won't have another chance at it. For this beautiful home in Cashmere. We'll pause and negotiate, Cam, with your clients. We'll pause there on a live bid of 1.3. Final offer. No, nothing more, even a 1. No, all right. Pause there on a live bid of 1.3. Very good luck to you to get yourself this beautiful piece of cashmere.
Folks, 49 Roscrea Place in Swannanoa is where I take you back to now. We had a bid through to 1,200,000 a little while ago. We've had a very gracious increase in the bid, Lauren, I understand from your client, through to $1.3 million. That still stands at 1.3. Appreciate the acknowledgement. Look at 1.3. Our owners do hold the property in slightly higher regard than that. So I don't have any change of instructions or anything such of that matter. So what I do is I reopen the auction and we re-offer the property. I look for a bid north of 1,300,000. I look to the cash and unconditional bidders in the marketplace here in the room. Most obviously, if there's not a bid north of 1.3, then I simply pass the property in at 1.3. First chance at 1,300,000. Twice the money at 1,300,000. Third and final chance at 1.3. Only done, had its time, very good. Well, what we do is we simply pass the property back into Team Sutherland Todd. Hamish working in that team as well, looking for interest north of 1.3. So appreciate your bid and your interest today at that 1.3. Keep working with the team and we'll see what we can do. We're just going to put some music on. We'll be back with time shortly. Alrighty, team, update time for you once again as we head towards the end of our day here at Harcourts Gold. 90 Tomes Road, it's number 13 in your catalogue. The Baker's Dozen, that's for sure, but it's good luck here today, number 13, because I've got an announcement. We paused at $1,055,000. You see it there up on screen. I understand our interested party at the back, our bidders with the little one, you very graciously increased your offer to $1,190,000. That's correct. Confirming. I now look to our decision makers, our custodian, and I understand at this price change of instructions that we are on the market and selling. Appreciate that. Thank you for the clear instructions. Good luck to all involved. Folks, there you go. Breaking news at $1,190,000. Out she goes in Tomes Road here at number 90. I put you on notice for 3 opportunities, 3 chances. Otherwise, we sell away once, twice. Third final chance at $1,190,000 at the back of the room. Looks like you've done it. Congratulations, you bought a cracking good home. It's going your way, going, and gone your way. Congratulations. Nicely done. Thank you so much to all involved. We'll just put some music on and we'll be back with the Grey Shop very shortly.
As we move along to the last of the day in the catalogue, even though we do have a couple out, or one out, being negotiated, we move forward to 39 Grey Shot Ave in Casebrook. Now that's brought to the market by Mark Wong and Danny Lou. You're all good to go? Danny, you're all good to go? Yep. It is a freehold parcel of some 497 square metres, folks, and that's contained on lot 217, deposit plan 530731. All in the record of title 876849. And your list of chattels, well, that's pretty extensive, so I won't go through it. But I do like the fact it's a ducted heat pump in there, ensuring you are comfortable year round. Clause 23, we take you have read and understood that and are happy with that. Now, settlement date, well, that is 5 working days after code compliance is issued, or 15th of December 2022, whichever is the later. Hopefully, that will be all through by Christmas and you can be in by Christmas to celebrate with your family. And what a Christmas present this would be. There's nothing quite like the aroma of a brand new home, or a 2.7 metre high stud to greet you in the entranceway. Striking curbside appeal. I love the look of this one from the street. She's light and bright and boasts top of the line chattels, as I mentioned, that are in line with a quality build. Classy and stylish throughout. I particularly like this floor plan, separating living from bedroom spaces, meaning the partying can carry on while others just sneak off to bed undisturbed. For those who have adjusted to working from home over the past few years, well, this one provides. For the study just off the kitchen, I'm sure that will be well utilised. Quality tiled bathrooms, as you would expect of this quality build. Ducted heating, as I mentioned, in a cooling system, and fabulous outdoor space, along with many other features which will benefit the one lucky enough to call this home. Where do you see value, folks? I look for your opening bid or offer. You're all avert my eyes. Eyes to the front. This is the auctioneer. Your turn to participate. Perhaps you need a clue from me. Is there 820 anywhere in the room? What say you, buyers? Who says value at 820,000? Do we get things underway? 820 we now have. Thank you, Danny. Welcome to the bidding. Welcome, sir, in front and out in front at the moment. 820,000. We look for your bids and rises of 20 from there. Is there 840 anywhere, shall we say? 820 000 in front. First time at 820 and 840. Welcome down the back. In front at the moment though. Danny Shorty will come straight back at 860. 840,000 against you. Worth it all day long in this location. 60. And 60 we now have. Straight to 2 fats no men I would suggest at 880 000. Currently 860. Looking for 880. Is there 880? Currently the bids are 860. Looking for 20. Is there 880 anywhere? Worth it all day long. Not going to sell at these levels. Feel confident to bid 880. Big call at 860,000. Second.
880.
880. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate your bid. 880,000 down the bid. Do we go straight to 9, Danny? 880 000. Now fairly bid against you.
10.
10. Okay, I will take your 10 at 890 and I'll afford you the same opportunity, ma'am, down the back. 890, 905.
895.
895. 895,000 cuts me in half again, but it's more than what I had. Thank you. 895, I'd suggest, sir. Stay strong in the 10s.
9.
900 on the nose. 900 000 we now have.
901.
Bit early for ones, Kay. Happy to stay in the 5s or the 10s, whatever you'd like to offer me. But not one. 905, lovely, thank you. 905,000. Perhaps you go straight to 920, sir. 905,000 now bid. Against you, 2 of you vying for ownership. 915, good strong bid. Puts 10 on top, stays in those 10s. That should give you confidence, ma'am. 915,000 in front. Fifth call at 915,000.
920.
920, puts 5 on top, thank you. Give Grey Shot a shot, it's your turn. Bids 920 down the back. Now's the time to be bold, sir. Stay with us. 920, fifth. Second. Up and down's good, sir, not that way. We're trying to get you a home here. 920 down the back. Third final call at 920. Even a 1 in front, sir, just to take that ownership. Put you
925.
925. 925,000, puts 5 on top. Thank you, sir. 925. Be bold, Kay.
96.
Oh, there's not much distance between the 2 of you. That's not going to give much of an advantage. 926 now bid. 1 on the back wall. It might be their last bid, sir. Just go straight to 930. Where's the retort? What's your next play?
930.
And 930, double bids on herself. Good bidding, Kay. 930,000 now down the back. That's how you buy property. Even just for a mere 1, sir. Put that nostril back in front. You never know. They often stop on those even numbers. That 5?
No.
Oh, thought I heard 5. The smile tells me there might be some more though, sir. But it's currently 930,000. If we don't see further bidding, we'll simply pause and offer opportunity down the back. 930,000, not at a level where I can sell. But all rights transfer to have a discussion outside the room at 930. I call it away 3 times, giving you fair opportunity. First time at 930,000. Second. Third final call. Sir, for the want of $1,000, are you sure you're out before we leave the room for discussions? Danny, I need to know. Out?
Out.
Out. Okay, well, we simply pause on a live bid of 930,000, offer you an opportunity. Thank you, Kay, for your bidding. I wish you well in negotiations and good luck to our owner. Thank you. we take you back to 39 Grey Shot Ave in Casebrook, we have had some discussions outside the room, but unfortunately we left the room at 930,000 and we return at the same level. This being not at a level we can sell. The instructions are clear from our seller. They see value at a higher level than that. So I'll call it away 3 times. If we get no further increase, we simply pass the property in and open it to the conditional market. 930,000, once called, twice called, third final call. Well, I simply pass the property back to Mark and Danny to speak to conditional interest outside the room. Good luck to our owner going forward. We've still got a property out at the moment, so we'll be back to you shortly with an update on Dyers Pass Road. Thank you.
I'd have your attention again, please. I take you back to 5 Dyers Pass Road in Cashmere. We paused a while ago and have had some big conversations outside the room. We paused at $1.3 million. I believe there's been some discussions, and I'm happy to say that the owners have used their right under clause 2.6 of the contract. They have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations, Jane and Scott. Thank you so much for your participation in watching today. Please join us again next week when we have 20 properties for your purchasing pleasure. Have a lovely day. Thank you for joining us here at Harcourts Gold.